Grahak Sathi 3rd June 2023 Volume 3 Number 48. Save yourself from electric hazards. The dangers of unsafe electric installations at home. Electrical power and therefore electrical wiring and safety installations for using appliance is a basic requirement in any household. Power capacity of every house is predetermined according to which the wiring is designed. If necessary electrical wiring or safety devices are not properly installed, you can be exposed to dangerous electrical hazard. How does electric shock happen? Electric shock occurs when electrical current passes through the human body. It can cause burns, abnormal heart rhythm, and even unconsciousness. The human body is conductive, which means it allows electric current to pass through it. It has an internal body resistance to the flow of current, which varies depending on the body size, moisture level, and the duration for which current has passed. Human body resistance. When the human body is dry, its internal resistance to current is about 10,000 ohms. In wet conditions, the resistance is as low as 1000 ohms, as water also conducts electricity. In dry conditions, human body allows a current flow up to 23 milliamp 0.023 A. But in wet condition, body resistance is very low and it can allow a current of up to 230 milliamps 0.23 A to pass. Simply put, much more current passes through a wet body than through a dry body, and therefore the chances of getting electrical shock are higher. What is human body's tolerance to shock? Most people can withstand an electric shock up to 15 milliamp. Above this level, current interferes with our muscles' ability to function. Hence, when a person gets electric shock, it affects muscles and nervous system. It can also send the heart into fibrillation and cause electrocution. Effects of electric shock on human body. A human being gets a tingling sensation up to an electric shock of 10 milliamp. Electric shock of current more than 10 mA to 30 mA may lead to muscular contraction. 100 mA and above can be very painful and even fatal. 200 mA and above may produce severe burns, unconsciousness, respiratory paralysis, and even death. Severity of shocks will be different from person to person as per their body resistance. Types of faults or unsafe electrical events that can occur: overload, overcurrent fault. You can buy now new appliances, gadgets over time, but do not increase the power capacity of your house. Overuse of extension, cords for additional appliances, or use of multiple plug adapters in the same circuit, typical causes of electrical overload. Electrical overload also occurs when many home appliances, energy guzzlers, are used at the same time, more than the total power capacity of the circuit. When new energy guzzling appliance turn on, excessive amount of current passes through a circuit more than its capacity, which can cause dimming of lights or even cutting off of power supply in the appliances. These are the most obvious signs of an overloaded circuit. If the current rises more than a certain limit for a certain period of time, it creates overload fault. Short circuit fault. Electricity flows through a set path or circuit in a house. Loose wiring or touching of exposed wire and can cause electricity to take a short path, that is known as a short circuit. It is basically an abnormal connection between two parts of circuit. All short circuits are hazardous as the electric current in the short path is 1,000 times more. There are two types of short circuit faults. Normal short circuit. It occurs when phase live wire carrying a current touches a neutral wire. This happens due to damage of insulation covering on wire. Thus a large amount of current flows through unexpected short pathway. This current heats up the wires and burns them out, causing sparks, crackles and flames. If there is no safety device such as a circuit breaker in the circuit, then an electrical fire starts. Ground fault, ground short circuit. Ground short circuit occurs when covering insulation around the wires is damaged and a live wire comes in contact with a grounded portion of system, e.g. grounded metal box, ground wire, a portion of any appliances, etc. If the earthing system is proper, the current goes to earthing without causing a short circuit. However, if the earthing system is weak, then it does not provide a safe path to the current and a short circuit occur. Ground fault can also occur when damaged exposed wire touch surrounding metal parts, causing a vast amount of current to flow through unexpected short pathway. Flames or fire may not be observed, but there is big chance of being shocked. This short circuit can happen in visible sockets, power point, and also occur in concealed wiring. Safely devices prevent occurrence of any types of electrical faults or short circuit. In a protected circuit, the circuit breaker MCB, ELCB trips when the current rises. They disconnect the power in reaction to excessive current, thereby everything potentially hazards electrical faults in your house. This is why safely protection devices are so important. Earthing to homes, buildings. Earthing is a critical aspect of electrical safety. The Indian Electricity Rules 1956 and the National Building Code of India 2016 specify that electrical installation in homes should have a proper earthing system and that the earth resistance of the earth electrode should not exceed 1 ohm. If the earthing resistance is not proper, current is not adequately dissipated to the ground. This results in the exposed metal parts of electrical equipment to become live, leading to the risk of electric shock or fire. Earthing resistance is an important parameter that determines the effectiveness of the earthing system in providing a safe path for the dissipation of fault current and therefore protecting people and appliances from electric shock. What you should do before purchasing. Renting old flats building with life over 10 to 15 years, it is very important to check its electrical maintenance record or call a licensed electrician for checking the wiring and the availability and usability of safety devices to ensure the safety of occupants and property. If wiring is secure but still a mild shock is experienced or a fire takes place, the earth electrode may need to be replaced or repaired. In some cases, the soil around the electrode may need to be treated to improve its conductivity. Coming up, guide to safety devices for avoiding electrical hazard. Grahak Sathi, issue dated 1 July 2023, will bring to you useful information about various safety devices including miniature circuit breakers (MCBs) and earth leakage circuit breakers (ELCBS) for homes and buildings. Such safety devices ensure that electrical faults do not occur, and even if they do occur, human lives are protected. It will also talk about precautions that need to be taken to avoid electrical hazard in homes. Editorial team: Chairman CERC and Torch Praful Amin, Chairman CERS Walter Vieira, CEO and Executive Editors Uday Mawani, Associated Editors Anusha Iyer, Rashmi Goyal, Editorial Assistant Meena Bathvi. Address: Consumer Education and Research Center, 801808, 8th floor, Sakar 2, next to Ellis Bridge Police Station, Ashram Road, Ahmedabad 380006. Telephone number 07935337262 or 65. Email address complaints@cercindia.org. Toll free helpline number 1800-233-0222. ध्वनि मुद्रण शांता मेहता डिजिटल टॉकिंग बुक लाइब्रेरी, अंजन मंडल, वस्त्रापुर, अहमदाबाद 380015. ऑडियो बाय आनल दवे.